So the internet loves a negative story about a black father. Let a black man mess up, and the comment section blows up. But let a black father show up, support his kid, discipline his son, celebrate his child, protect his family, and push the next generation forward. Suddenly, people start to get real quiet, or they show up mad as hell. And I already know some petty pilgrim is gonna click on this video just to type, "Other dads are cool too." Nobody said they weren't. I'm not saying other dads aren't dope. I'm just saying black dads are dope too, and they deserve praise without somebody trying to spin it into something negative. Don't do that thing that people did with Black Lives Matter, where a simple thing became controversial because people refused to understand the point. But I digress. Today, we're not doing the whole deadbeat dad propaganda. Today, we're giving flowers to black dads, stepdads, grandfathers, uncles, coaches, mentors, and father figures who show up even when nobody claps for them. And before we get to the clips, man, shout out to that boy Will, aka Rich by Design, BKA Pookie Will. I joined this school community, and real talk, I leveled up. Excellent motivator, excellent teacher, and most of all, he holds you accountable. And now, your boy's monetized. So special thanks to Will and that entire community. And I gotta show love to my online YouTube community as well. Bagman EJ, V with the Vibes, Pan-African Updates and Reactions, Guano Reacts, and last but certainly not least, every subscriber, old and new. I appreciate you. Low key, I dropped a tear, but don't tell nobody. Now let's get to it. Cue the clip.
This that Raymundo Reacts, huh? Y'all came in for the laughs, huh? You did. Stayed for the commentary cause it makes sense, huh? Real talk.
That boy is good.
Don't ever not think I ain't got you. Don't ever think I ain't got you, man. You been blessing me all your life. Don't ever think I ain't got you, bruh. You've been a blessing to me and mama all your life. And I'm gonna go all out for you. I'm gonna go all out for John and Akelia. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's yours. That's yours. That's yours. You deserve every bit of that. I told you, man, all you gotta do is just trust. Believe God always and know who your mom and dad. Man, we got you. Didn't I tell you that? Look at that. Look at that. That's yours. That's yours.
Yeah, man.
That's yours.
Here's your gas to put in it, baby.
You believe, hey, you believe for that. That's yours.
And here's your gas to put in
Hey,
it, baby.
that's yours. That's you. That's you, bro. Huh? The last business trip I took. Hey, the last business trip I took. Where did I go? I went on a business trip, right? A business trip for you. Huh? A business trip for you.
Now this right here is what presence looks like. Not just money, not just the car, not just a big moment for the camera, it's the words. Don't ever think, I ain't got you. That sentence matters because a lot of black men grew up in a world that told them nobody had them. So when a father looks at a son and says, I got you, that's bigger than a gift. That's security. That's affirmation. That's a man telling his child, you don't have to figure it out in this world by yourself. And that matters because society loves telling a story like a black man is just constantly missing from the picture. But sometimes they're not missing. Sometimes they're working. Sometimes they're tired. Sometimes they're learning. Sometimes they are not perfect. Sometimes they're trying to love out loud, even though nobody showed them how, but they're still there. And that deserves flowers. Now, every version of fatherhood doesn't look soft. Sometimes fatherhood looks like celebration. Sometimes it looks like correction. And sometimes it looks like a dad saying, get up, try again. Life is not gonna stop because you fail.
Oh, I did it. Oh my gosh.
I don't care. I don't care. You gonna have a seat. Until you ready to take the mic up there. You gonna get the mic up there.
Dad, I just can't. I just
Whining and crying ain't gonna help you.
Dad, want me in pain?
No, I want you to get the bike up there. Hurry up.
I just need help.
No, you don't. You're not getting it.
Why
You're not getting
I'm
it.
hurt.
You're not getting it. You know you're not hurt. I'm always hurt. Bring the bike down. Thank you. Turn the wheel and grab the bike by the middle bar, like I keep telling you. By the middle bar, and pick the. Thank you. Pick the bike up. Open this on the step. Yep. Yep. There you go. And get the bike now. Now you better take your time because it's going to fall back down the steps. What you trying to be all emotional? Yep. Yeah, thank you. Take the bike in there and then lock the door.
Now, I can already tell the internet is probably split on this. Some people look at that and say he's being too hard. And I get it. No one wants to see a child frustrated. But here's the part people miss. Some black fathers are not trying to break their kids. They're trying to build something in them before the world gets to test them. Because life isn't always gentle. The world isn't always patient. And especially for black boys, the margin for error is definitely smaller. Now, that doesn't mean fathers should be cruel. That doesn't mean every hard moment is good parenting. But tough love isn't automatically bad love. Sometimes a father is saying, I need you to learn how to get back up while I'm still here to guide you. That's not hate, that's preparation. And preparation is love when it comes from the right place. And here come the trolls. See, y'all making excuses. No, we're not making excuses, we're making distinctions. There's a difference between abuse and discipline. There's a difference between humiliation and preparation. There's a difference between a man hurting a child and a man trying to make sure his child doesn't fold when life gets hard. That difference matters. And again, this isn't anti-anybody. This is pro-black fatherhood. If that offends you, ask yourself why praise for black dads sounds like an attack to you. That's a you problem. And sometimes fatherhood isn't about being sweet. Sometimes it's fear. Fear that your son is walking towards a bad path. Fear that the streets will teach him before you can.
What the fuck, man? This what the fuck I went through all that bullshit, bro. For real, bro, my baby, dog. These people got this video, dog. Straight up. I'm keeping 100 with you, bro. Just like you've been doing your whole life. I'm keeping 100 with you, bro. It hurt your feelings, I don't care about your feelings right now. Because where you going, bro, ain't nobody gonna give a about your feelings, man. You and your little friends, bro, what y'all thinking about? To even do some shit like this. Fit in, you see where you finna fit in at? You finna fit in the fucking cage so far, bro. You finna fit in a cage, bro, like a damn animal, man. I've been through that. I was telling you from experience, bro, not because somebody else told me. But I tried to stop you, bro. I tried. I gave him a fucking all, dog. I gave him a fucking all, bro. They not gonna hesitate to put you in a cage, bro. You gonna see that today.
This ain't just anger, that's fear. That's a father who's seen what can happen if his son goes down the wrong path. And sometimes people hear the volume, but they miss the pain. They hear the cussing, they hear the frustration, but underneath that, it's a man saying, I'm trying not to lose you. And that's the part we need to talk about, because black fathers are often judged on how their love sounds. But sometimes that love sounds rough because the fear is real. They know the world doesn't always give black boys second chances. They know one bad decision can change their life. They know one bad friend group can redirect the future. So when a father's pressing his son, it probably isn't because he hates him. It may be pressure he knows what will happen if no one steps in. And no, every father doesn't communicate perfectly. Some dads need healing too. Some dads need to apologize. Some dads need better language. Some dads need to grow emotionally. But imperfect does not mean absent. And flawed doesn't mean worthless. A lot of black dads are doing the best they can with the tools they've been given while trying to give their children better than they had. That matters. Now this next part is important because black fathers are not just raising kids to survive. They're raising kids to achieve, to work, to stay disciplined, to be great.
It ain't about baseball, it's about your life. When you grow up, you still gotta perform. You still gotta do everything right while you mad. It's all right, pick the ball up. Let's go, let's go. Focus. Focus. Keep your focus, Kay. Keep your focus. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go. We gotta perform anyway. We're gonna be a man one day. And we gotta perform under pressure. Give me a hug. Oh. It's all right. It's gonna hurt. It's okay to cry sometimes, but that don't mean you can stop. You hear me?
Yes.
Just because you're crying or something hurts your feelings, that don't mean stop, okay? You still got responsibilities we got, all right? I know you love the game of baseball, but you ain't gonna always have good days like today. Today's a sad day, right?
Yes.
It ain't just about baseball though, it's about your life. You're gonna have to learn how to deal with it, okay? When you become a big boy, when you get older, you're gonna have to do stuff still that's gonna make you upset. You're gonna be playing baseball game, y'all might be losing one day. But it's gonna take you and your attitude that's gonna help y'all win, okay?
What's it about? Because I said I'm going to be tough on you. Why? Because you are my son. I want you to be great. I know you can be great. I know what's inside of there. Look at me.
No.
I do, because you're my son. Listen to me. I know it's your heart. Listen before you speak. You need to start understanding that your dad has a lot more knowledge than you think. I put all this effort in because I want you to be good. I know what you're capable of doing. I know you can be great if you just listen, right? You can be amazing, but you have to listen and you have to be willing to put in the effort and work hard.
That's fatherhood. Not just providing, not just protecting, but vision. A father sees what his kid can become even before the child does. And sometimes the child is just thinking the father's being hard, but the dad is looking at potential. He's looking at discipline. He's looking at the future and he's saying, I know what's inside of you and I refuse to let you waste it. That's powerful. And this is where the stereotype falls apart, because the stereotype says that black fathers don't care, but this is care. Care is showing up the practice. Care is giving correction. Care is talking about discipline. Care is saying you can be great, but greatness isn't going to be handed to you. That's fatherhood. And again, this doesn't have to be biological. Sometimes the man who changes a child's life is a stepdad. Sometimes it's a grandfather, uncle, coach. Fatherhood isn't only DNA. Fatherhood is presence. And then there's the part that really gets me. When one child makes it, sometimes the whole family feels like they made it.
We graduated, dog. We graduated, dog. You hear me? I love you, dog. Graduated. They can't with you. All that other niggas be doing. But this right here, this gangster. This gangster. What a nigga talking about? Walking across that bitch with honors. This gangster. You hear me? I appreciate you, dog. I swear to God, I do, dog. So proud of you, my nigga. I'm proud of you, dog. You like me when I was shit like me.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If you don't fall out the stands for me like that, I don't want your love. To tell you the truth, that's bigger than a graduation. That's a family womb closing a little bit. Because sometimes one male crossing the stage carries generations forward. The father who didn't get to graduate. The uncle who had to work early. The grandparent who never got the chance. The mother who prayed. The family that sacrificed. The people who wanted better but didn't have the roadmap. So when that young man walks across the stage, he's not walking by himself. The entire family's walking with them. That's why black dads celebrate so hard. That's why the hug is so tight. That's why the tears come out. That's why the voice cracks. Because they know what it took. They know what could have happened. They know that same path could have gone a different way. And now they say, we made it here. That's not just pride. That's relief. That's hope. That's legacy. So let's kill the stereotype. Are there absent black fathers? Yes. Are there black fathers who made mistakes? Yes. Are there black fathers that need to heal, apologize, grow, and do better? Absolutely. But that's not the whole story. And the problem is, society keeps trying to make the worst example the main definition. That's propaganda. Because there are black fathers that wake up early, working multiple jobs they hate, showing up to games, teaching discipline, buying the car, wiping the tears, making sacrifices, warning sons about bad friends, celebrating graduations, stepping into children's lives that they're not biologically related to, and trying to become the men they needed when they were younger. That deserves recognition, not because black dads are perfect, but because they're present, because they're trying, because they continue to move forward in a world that stereotypes them. And that's the difference between us and people that troll. They move in hate, we move in purpose. They want the narrative to stay broken. We want families to heal. They want to argue about whether black dads show up. We're showing the receipts. So here's my final verdict. Black dads are dope. And again, for the people in the back, that does not mean other dads are not dope. It means black dads deserve praise too. That shouldn't be hard to understand. Black fatherhood, it's not perfect, but it's powerful. Sometimes it shows up with a gift. Sometimes it shows up as a warning. Sometimes it shows up with a hug. Sometimes it shows up to be the first man to tell a child, I believe in you. And if society is going to keep beating the deadbeat narrative, then we need to keep showing the other side. Because black fatherhood isn't just a problem to be debated. It's a presence to be honored. It's protection, it's pressure, it's love, it's pride. And today we give those men their flowers. But I want to know what y'all think. What does real fatherhood look like to you? And who was the father figure that showed up in your life when you needed it? Drop it in the comments. And if you enjoyed the content, you want to stay locked in, hit that sub button to the right and to the left, more dope content. Until next time, I'm out.
This that Raymundo Reacts, huh? Y'all came in for the laughs, huh? You did. Stay for the commentary cause it makes sense, huh? Real talk.